You're probably familiar with LeBron James. He's arguably the best basketball player of all time, and there's an entire generation that's never seen the NBA without his face in it for over 15 years. But the most intriguing part of the story might not be about basketball. LeBron James had Hall of Fame pressure at just 16 years old.
James, how does it feel to know that if you're not eventually a Hall of Fame caliber player, it's not good enough to be good or an all-star. If you're not eventually a first-rank Hall of Famer, a lot of people will say you were a bust or overhyped.
How does that make me feel?
Yeah.
Well, I don't look at it as looking into the future. I always go by, I'll take every moment at a time because you're not promised tomorrow.
And do you have any idea of the chances of you making the NBA? 0.3%. And of the percentage of those players, do you know the percentage that makes the Hall of Fame? 3%. 3% of the 0.03% make the Hall of Fame. And if LeBron James wasn't that, he was a bust, a failure of a player.
Pressure do you feel?
There's no pressure. There's no pressure at all. I've been getting pressure since I was 10 years old. I don't think there's no pressure for me because I'm doing something that I love to do. I mean, is there any pressure to ask me these questions? There's no pressure because y'all know how to do what y'all do, right?
Did you have a
premonition?
premonition?
Expected of you, how would you define success for yourself as a rookie and in the long run in the NBA?
Well, I never say myself. I always say my team. It's not about myself. It's just about how well as a team we can grow as a family and just get better every single day. Because the other teams out there is getting better every day. And if we take one step backwards, we're going to end up like we was this year. And we don't want that to happen again.
And could you believe that he exceeded those expectations and became the best player of all time? And he's never gotten into a little bit of trouble off the court despite being the most hated man on the planet in some points of his career. And if we could draft creators into this space, I would put a lot of stock into a guy that works harder than everybody else, comes from a place of poverty, and is an amazing person despite the world treating you otherwise. Never been embarrassed to wear the same fit twice, never been embarrassed to have one pair of shoes, never been embarrassed to sleep on the floor, never been embarrassed to struggle. You gotta go through hard times before you live lavish. I know it's on the way, so I'm forever humble. Kai Cenat. Just like LeBron, Kai has come from poverty, and despite that, he will still give you the shirt off his back, even if he's shirtless. He will find you one, no question. Both have been the best in their respective fields for a long time, and having all the reasons to brag why they're the best, and they might be the nicest people in the business. Kai's story is not about brilliance or exploitation or luck. It's about determination, execution, and relationships. This is the genius behind Kai Cenat. Who is Kai Cenat? Kai Cenat is the most sub streamer on the platform. Now, if you don't know what subs are, subs is where you pay every month. You can pay, I think, $5 or $4 a month to watch your favorite streamer with no ads. Kai has 103,000 of those subscribers. And second behind Kai is Jinxie with 80K. So Kai has 20,000 more subs than second place. He's a 10-time award winner, and he's won 10 awards across 4 different platforms: the Streamies, Streamer Awards, Esports Awards, and Kids Choice Awards. He's won 10 awards from all 4 of those different ceremonies, and he's been nominated 14 times. So out of those 14 times, he's won 10 of them. What makes him so special? What makes him so unique? Why is he the number one? Kai is not the most funniest, not the most smartest, not the most creative. He does get creative. Kai does so well and so much better than everybody else. Is Kai's willing to do what you're not willing to do. Kai will do whatever it takes to entertain his audience, whether that be sleeping with a drummer, streaming 30 days straight, do 30 different segments in one day for a subathon.
No. Fuck this shit, man.
Another facet of why he's so successful that I feel like doesn't get talked about enough is his execution. Rarely things goes wrong on Kai's watch. Things are very structured, very executed, and if things go wrong, he has a backup plan immediately. He has another segment idea. He knows how to react on the fly, and he's very good with that. Why so successful? Determination, willpower, tenacity, and execution. He does that far better than anybody else in the game. Okay, what Kai Cenat is most known for is his Mafiathons. Mafiathons are his Subathon. And Kai has changed the way we view, and he's changed the way that creators do Subathons forever. And he's mastered it, I think. And I think he's just outdoing himself. So there's a lot of effects and influence Kai's had on Subathons, and one of those things is production. If he has an idea that makes his content 1% more interesting, he's gonna do that. So in Mafiathon 2, he bought this massive house, a million different rooms, and what he do, he put cameras in every single one of those rooms and multiple angles. So you might have multiple cameras in one room trying to get every crevice of that space for maximum entertainment, so you won't miss a moment if you're watching a Mafiathon. Now remember when DDG, he vlogged himself going on Mafiathon 2, and he showed what the production room like, and it's just like you'd imagine. People in chairs with a million different screens of different angles of the house.
No, we not. Come on.
This is the production room.
We here.
Of
everything.
of everything that goes on behind here, chat.
Okay. See, look, we got mics and shit. We got batteries. We got oh, we did?
Shh. You lost audio still?
No, we good? We good. This is the whole team, y'all. Yeah, welcome to my crib.
Pull up.
Yeah, this is MTV Matches. Yeah, welcome to my crib. Kai, thank you
look,
for showing up to
with
my
my boy
house.
Denzel. Chat, look at every camera, every square that you see. Come on close. Go to the TV, show them.
Look at the TV. And now it's a screen.
Every square that you see is all production. Every camera in this shit. Zoom in there, you can see all around it. Zoom in here, you can see all around it. Buttons everywhere.
Kai will go up to the camera and say, production, switch to camera angle. Production, switch camera angle. Production, switch camera angle. Production, switch camera angle. And that way, he doesn't miss a beat or a moment. You're always entertained no matter what. And the reason I respect Kai so much for that is Kai could have easily just had a camera right here, and maybe a few cameras in like 2 other rooms, and called it a day, and it would have been successful. Because he could have easily just brought his guests on stream, oh, we're going to another room, switch to this camera, and have like 3 cameras for production. But no, Kai went the extra mile and put a bunch of cameras in all the rooms. And I'm sure there's probably like some cameras that only got turned to like twice. They used twice on the whole Mafiathon. But he's like, no, just in case. You know what I mean? Again, Kai's willing to go the extra mile. How did this influence the game? DDG's Hit-a-thon. He spent a lot of money on his content. Had different cameras, recording. Kai spent a lot of money on his production. Kai reinforced the idea, if you put a lot of money into your content, you will be taken care of. That is always the route to go. Even if you lose or if you break even, it'll always feed you in the end. So production changed the game, and this is another feat just to show that Kai's willing to go the extra mile. All right, going back to the entertainment part, and you know for a fact, if you're watching a Kai Mafiathon, you will always be entertained. I said that in production, and I'm just reiterating that. Why? What Kai does, even while Kai sleep, he has a drummer drumming all night. If you get the 100 subs, this drummer's gonna, if you get the 100 subs, air horn, and then if you get 50 subs, the drummer, and then also you had Miles Morales doing his TikTok live stuff, getting his grind on. And we're gonna talk more about how Kai he's always giving back, trying to put people on, trying to pull people from under him onto his level and trying to give them opportunities. Could you imagine if you were sleeping and there was a drummer drumming all night, or somebody talking to a camera all night, or every 5 to 10 minutes there's an air horn and you're trying to sleep in a room full of lights because the cameras need light. He's not turning the lights off. A room full of lights. Could you imagine doing that? It kind of sounds like torture, and it low-key is, but Kai is willing to do that because it makes his content more entertaining. Now, if you're on TikTok and you see clips during one of Kai's Mafiathon, chances are you're probably gonna see a lot of crazy celebrities and guests. He gets rappers, he gets actors, he gets hypnotists, he gets musicians. But yeah, he gets all types of different people with different talents onto his streams, and that's what he's most famous for. And this is not luck. Kai is not just some lucky guy that, oh, he just keep getting celebrities, or nah, it's because he's #1 streamer, or just look at his connects. Now, granted, he does have a lot of money and he does have a lot of connects and he is the best streamer. But this isn't why he gets a lot of guests and celebrities. Kai does a lot of things right. First of all, when he gets celebrities on his stream, he humanizes them. He pulls them back to earth. Because, you know, celebrities talk about a lot how when they get mad in public, it's can you sign this? Can you sign this? Or can you do this? Or when's the album dropping? You know what I'm saying? But when you come on the Kai stream, Kai's not, you're damn near not even an artist, bro. You're just like one of the homies. I watched the Chris Brown stream preparing for this video, and Kai humanizes him so much. Chris Brown might be the most famous person in the world that Kai's ever got on a stream, right? You might argue it's Nicki Minaj, but Chris Brown right now, Chris Brown's still in his prime, so to speak. He's touring, so he's doing well. And I'm looking at that stream, and Kai is like clowning him, like, what are you nervous for? Kai, they're playing basketball. Kai's not the type to, you come on the stream and now he's want to start tea. So I heard you got to this and this with such. I heard you got beef with so-and-so. Kai is not that type. What Kai's trying to do is he's trying to bring those celebrities on stream, create the most authentic experience, make sure that the guest has fun along with the viewer has fun as well. If you don't start any beef, you don't talk about the profession. And I'm not saying that you should just not talk, like if you get a rapper, don't try and avoid he makes music. Like you can bring it up, but don't make that the focal point. Don't bother him like you're some interviewer. Try and humanize as much as possible. Now you can talk about music if you do it in the right way. You know what I'm saying? If you act like, if you make the experience unique. But if it's some run in the mill, oh, here's some questions, that's not gonna do it. So that's why he keeps getting guest celebrities. People know that Kai is not bad PR, he's fun, and he's a great guy, you know what I mean? So that's why he keeps getting celebrities and guests. All celebrities do, they just add to your viewership. If you get a rapper on the stream, does not mean it's gonna be a good stream, he's gonna be entertaining. Rappers are most energetic or entertaining in the booth or on stage. Besides that, they don't gotta do nothing. They just gotta make sure their music good. So just because you get a rapper on your stream does not mean that it's a good stream, because you still gotta be entertaining. What Kai does, Kai has segments planned for that celebrity. Sometimes I see streams and streamers just get celebrities or somebody popular and they'll just sit on stream and just talk about whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Or just react to stuff together. That's not enough in my opinion. You gotta have segments planned out, you gotta have it structured, and you gotta have it, you know what I mean, right. You can't just invite them over just because their name's big. All it's gonna do is it's gonna spike your viewership, and once they get off stream, you're gonna go back to where you were, you know what I mean? But if you invite a celebrity over, some of that celebrity's fans come to that stream, and you do a fantastic job of doing a great segment and make it entertaining, there's a high chance that you will steal that celebrity's fan base, and now you've added to your fan base because you did a fantastic segment. Versus if it's just you two sitting there reacting to stuff, that celebrity's fan is not gonna stay and watch your streams because you're like, oh, they're just, you know what I mean? So yeah, and that's why he's changed Subathon. Subathon production, he's changed how we see Subathon streams. You can really produce these things at a high level. Found a way to be entertaining, even at nighttime. Every second is entertainment. And there's an argument to be made that a percentage of Kai's audience is just him being so great with guests and celebrities. There might be like 40% of Kai's audience that just might be from all the great collabs he's done with different celebrities. Like some of Kai's audience might be Nicki Minaj fans, Chris Brown fans, Lil Baby fans, Tyler fans, Ice Spice fans. It might be like maybe 2% of their fan base. But since Cenat is so great of doing celebrity and guest segments, he's probably stolen some of their fan base because they became such a big fan of Kai. So that's the influence and power that collabs can do for you. And I'm sure it helped Kai's industry tremendously. Or there might be people behind the scenes like producers, record labels that's Kai stream with their artists, and now they're more open to working with streamers because of how successful Kai streams are with artists, because they see, oh, it's not that bad. The upside is to the moon. All right, let's talk about one of my favorite things in the world. Let's talk about Kai's business. How does Kai do business and why is he so good at it? All right, Kai the businessman. Kai overly invests in his content. Kai doesn't care if he breaks even or if he loses money on content. If he has an idea, he will execute it. If you watch Agent Stream University's lessons, he talks about how much investing you have to do in your content in order to reach different levels of content. Kai is the king of that.
It's okay to spend money on idea, even if you think it's not gonna make money.
Subathon 1, he paid a lot of people to perform.
Yeah! Hold on, top of the gotta see top of the kids. Yeah! You know one. I'm scared.
Ooh, fuck.
Oh.
Yo, bro.
Bro, you weird as fuck, bro. What the fuck you chewing on? What the fuck?
Bro. Oh my god.
Fuck. I need you to promise me 2 things.
This shit about to lift.
Okay? You gotta promise me 2 things. Number 1, don't move your arm.
I'm not.
Okay? And number 2, don't let go of the handle.
Bet.
Okay?
Hold it tight, bro.
Oh, what the fuck?
Subathon 2, we talked about all the cameras, the $10 million house, all the bookings for the talent they got over there.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my,
okay.
oh my God. Oh my God, that's beautiful.
That's actually so.
Whoa!
It's a little faster.
It's a lot faster.
Yeah.
10 up for 5. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What the hell just hit me? Gotta be careful.
I don't think he pays for a collab, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does. I wouldn't be surprised if Kai's looking to spend his money on content. Like if he had to rank things to spend his money on, probably family and friends. But then after that, before clothes, before anything else, Kai's looking to spend money on content. Where can I spend money on content? And that's why he's been dominant for such a long time. 7 days in, Kai rented an entire prison complex for 7 days straight, and he's in prison. Multiple people coming in and out. He's doing different segments, an entire prison complex. He did that for content.
Kai, we are just minutes away from this championship game tipping off. What is the mindset and the mood of your team?
The mindset is to completely stay focused on the
Cenat finishes the layup. I love her always the run. And this is starting to look very familiar. I don't know what they did to Kai's knee while he was on the bench, but he has come out looking absolutely athletic, elite athletic.
It's almost like he went to Germany for a real quick trip.
Yeah, quick goal. No,
I'll step back.
Little League, if y'all remember, but he rented an entire court, got kids a stadium, or not a stadium, but like a little arena just to host NBA basketball. And this is probably his least fruitful event, but it just goes to the means like if Kai has an idea, he's gonna do it, and he probably give those little kids an opportunity that we probably don't know behind the scenes. But yeah, this is just Kai overly invested in his content. He's always pouring back into his content, trying to spend money on his content. And what got him here in the first place? Content. And what is Kai doing? Kai keeps the main thing the main thing. So if he knows content got him here, he's gonna keep feeding that horse. And y'all know I'm missing one really big event, but we're gonna talk about that one later. High character. Kai rarely gets into any beef with anybody. If anything, Kai's doing the opposite. Kai's trying to bring you up and try to put as many people on as possible. He's always looking out for the next man. Because if you're a high character person, people want to work with you. Amazing delegation. Amazing delegation. If you don't know what delegation is, delegating is when you assign tasks to other people. Usually you pay for it. So if you run a business, you got to find a way to delegate different roles to different people. And I think Kai does an amazing role of that. Kai moves way too strategically, way too smart. His events are way too well executed for him not to have one of the best teams ever. You feel what I'm saying? So I think he has a super hidden talent for picking people to work with. His assistant Bree, she's one of the best in the game. She's amazing. The things she gets done for Kai is amazing. She just wanted to be great at her job. And Kai has done so much for her, and she has done so much for Kai. That relationship has transcended just business. They're really good friends. Kai's probably really good at delegation, low key, and he has a real keen eye for who he lets in his circle, especially for his business. Because Kai takes content so damn seriously, like his life depends on it. So he's not going to just hire somebody off the street just because they the homie. You feel me? So Kai does amazing delegation for hiring. And lastly, we got Streamer U. Streamer U was an event that Kai put together. He invited 100 plus streamers, small and big, and he hosted classes for these small streamers to give them exposure, teach them how to content create. And again, that made streaming way more tangible. I have a video on Streamer U. I'll link in the description if you want more details about that. But this was such a chess move for Kai because although it took such a toll on his mental health, and I hope that doesn't happen again, but this was such a chess move for Kai because he got like Netflix and Prime Video and all these streaming services wanting Streamer U, but he kept it on his home turf and he kept it real and kept it authentic. And it just shows the power that Kai has and the power of belief when you work hard long enough for a long time.
I said this in 2022. You should embrace content creators so that they can get popular and have more enrollment. Facts. That's. Imagine a content creation like mad more. Clip this, y'all. Clip this. I said this in 2022. You should embrace content creators so that they can get popular and have more enrollment. Facts. That's. Imagine a content creation like mad more.
And there was a clip of Kai talking about Streamer U like 3 years ago, and now it's back here today. I think Streamer U solidified him as the best streamer of all time. Just the scale and the magnitude and pouring back into the game and feeding everybody and trying to pull everybody up, I think is the best thing in the world. Again, back to the delegation. You guys have a massive team that's great at planning, great at talking with people, great at coordinating things to get this stuff done. So to put a nice little bow on Kai the Businessman, he overly invests on his content, making it the best it can be. And his stuff just keeps getting better like this, and the scale just keeps getting more massive. So I would advise anybody to overly invest in what you're passionate in. He's a man with high character, so people want to work with him. He's amazing at delegating. That's why his events are so successful and so well executed. And Streamer University was the chess move to make him the best streamer ever and open so many business doors that we have no idea. But yeah. Anyway, to put a nice little bow on it, Kai has been the model creator. No beefs, always willing to help others, and damn near puts his life on the line for his content. I think if you want to copy anybody, copy him, because he doesn't have no special talent of organization or nothing. He just knows how to listen to the right people around him, how to delegate, and all he is just hard work and tenacity and big dreams. And that will take you really far in life no matter what profession. And for Kai, it took him to #1. And now he's presenting BET, he's at the AMAs, he's gonna be in this huge movie soon. The sky's the limit for Kai Cenat. And I think he's amazing, and he's a great man, you know, too. He's really empathetic and compassionate and always looking out for the man below him. And I think that's the quality shit. We couldn't ask for a better, you know, model streamer than Kai Cenat. But yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned something. These videos have been doing well, so I'm gonna keep getting these out every week for you guys. I'm hard at work trying to get these videos out, researching, you know what I mean? Whatever it takes. But I'm probably gonna, make sure you like and subscribe. I've not been saying that. Make sure you're subscribing, subscribe. Every Friday, there's gonna be a new video of your favorite creators, and we're going to explain why your favorite creators are so good at what they do. Like and subscribe. I am gonna start streaming soon. I'm talking about all these streamers. I should probably put this research to use, but I'm talking about all these streamers, so I'm gonna start streaming soon. And I'm going to plan out what I wanna do, but especially by next week, for sure, or sooner. I just don't wanna be one of those reaction channels. I'm gonna do something unique for you guys. But we're gonna stream, we're gonna talk about the economy of Twitch. Y'all can talk about who y'all got for Streamer Awards, or we could talk about the videos that I made or things like that, because I feel like I'm pretty in tune with the space. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been fantastic. And I will see you guys for next Friday for The Genius Behind. Make sure you like, subscribe. All right, love you guys. Toodaloo. Yeah. All right, that's it for today's video. Again, to put a conclusion on it, Kai Cenat is such an amazing person and such an amazing man to do what he's done. Just to put your head down and keep the main thing for 4 years straight. And he's been so focused on his craft for a number of years. Kai Cenat is the model. He doesn't get into no beefs. He tries to help people much as he can, and he puts his life on the line to make sure that he's the best at his job. Not his life, but fucking damn near. But yeah, Kai's spectacular. He's amazing. And it's funny because every stream he does, huge announcement is the title. He's always, if he's not streaming, he's plotting. So yeah. And last thing, Kai is trailblazing for the next generation. Every time Kai does something massive, it just raises the bar and just shows how far you really take the streaming shit if you put your all into it. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope I taught you something, learned something. The reception has been great. I'm gonna keep pumping these out. I'm gonna keep pumping these. Oh wait, my fault. My fault. Oh, should I redo it?